You. I mean,
Here
I
we
see you.
are.
Oh,
We are live. Welcome to
woo!
our pop-up for the month of April. My name is Tina Rolfs, and I have my buddy here, Miss
I'm Joanne Brooks.
Joanne Brooks. And
Thanks
Joanne,
for inviting me, Tina.
where are you located, girl?
I am in the mountains in Snoqualmie.
Yes, she literally is, like in the
Yeah,
mountains.
you can see in my log house.
In her log house. I love it. With your wreath up. I love that it's April and you have your Christmas wreath up. It is so
Oh, no, it's not a Christmas wreath. If you were to look at it closely, it's an Easter wreath.
Easter wreath.
There are eggs and bunnies and yeah, all kinds of fun stuff on it.
Oh my
It
gosh.
changes with the season.
That is beautiful. I love it. Well, as you can see, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. And Joanne and I have been together for quite some time. And Joanne taught a class, a color class like this a few weeks ago. And I was just so amazed at her application technique and her just ability to do this awesome application technique with the new eyeliners that we have that I had to have her on. So thank you so much for being on, Joanne. I'm so excited you're here.
You're welcome. I hope I can live up to that, Tina.
All right. Well,
Glowing report.
So if you are on tonight, would you go ahead and share who you are, the consultant that invited you? We're also streaming to a couple other sites. So let us know if you're on Facebook or YouTube. And we're going to just have so much fun with all about the eyes. So our consultants right now are going through a color certification course, and this is part of it. So this is our online training. And so we do some additional coursework, I guess. And so this will be definitely a learning experience for the consultants that are on, but also for our guests that are on as well. And we really hope that you gain some confidence tonight. And also, it's all about color right now, isn't it, Joanne? Spring.
Absolutely.
Right?
It's spring. That's why I wore my sort of orangey,
Yes.
I don't know what the coral t-shirt tonight.
And coral is all the rage. I just went on Easter, actually. I walked into Easter church and everybody's wearing coral. And I was like,
gosh.
wow, I guess I got the memo to be a part of this because it is all about peachy, coral, goldy, beachy kind of colors, right?
Well, yeah. And you know the Pantone color of the year, right? You know what it is? It's peach, but not just peach, it's peach fuzz. Is that not funny?
We're in.
But peach.
I love it. I love it. So we're going to show you some different techniques based on eye shape and also tell you a little bit about what colors make your eyes pop. So, it's you can really, there's no like color draping or anything like that we do as makeup artists that we've studied with say, really, you can wear anything you want as long as it blends nicely together. You don't have to match your lipstick to your shirt or anything like that. That's fun, but there's no like real tight rules anymore. However, based on art, right? And the color wheel, there are some colors that will make your eyes pop, right, Joanne? Like to
Absolutely.
contrast, if you will.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and bring those up really quick. But first, let's talk about the tools. So the correct tools. So I know you have a really awesome brush set that you want to show.
Yes, I do. Yeah. You would never hire a carpenter to do any work around your house if he or she just showed up with a hammer and that's all, right? You need a toolbox. So I don't know where we would be without our Mary Kay toolboxes. So this is our brush set. If you can see this, get the light on it. Yep. There are 3 eye brushes, and then here are our all over powder brush, this one here, and our cheek brush, which we're going to be demoing tonight. And goodness, this all over powder brush, I mean, you feel these things, they're totally amazing. I think one brush would probably cost you as much in a department store as the whole set
That's
costs.
the neat,
So
that's the neat thing about our
yeah,
brushes. I remember the
fantastic.
last brush I got from, I think it was Bobbi Brown, was $50. And it
Yeah,
was the last brush I ever bought before I started using Mary Kay. And our whole brush set is 56 with the case.
yeah,
So
it's crazy.
you need the right tools, right? You need the right
Hmm.
tools. We'll be using some of the tools tonight. The other tool that we all have in our toolbox is definitely, if you're going to wear great makeup, our makeup is life proof. The colors we're going to use are life proof. Our finishing spray, the liners are waterproof. The mascara is water resistant. You need to have a good makeup remover to take that off of your eyes. And Joanne's going to test this out for us and tell us about it.
Yeah, I still have my makeup from the day on, and if you guys don't know about our oil-free eye makeup remover, it's it's hands down number one,
Mhm.
like every year, and you know you can't buy it off the shelf. How did it get to be number one? People try it, they love it, they tell other people about it, and that's how it happens. It is simply the best you can buy. It's a two-part, as you can see. It looks like it's oil and water, doesn't it? But it's not.
Mhm.
It's a silica and glycerin base. A two-part. One part is, of course, the product that takes the makeup off, your eye makeup specifically, and the other part is a conditioner. So you have to shake it up,
Mhm.
homogenize it, and then it's going to look like this. And just get this. I'm just going to put a little bit on a cotton ball, and little goes a long way. And I'm just going to rest this on my eye for a moment to kind of loosen everything up. And then look at that. Look at that. Just from what, yeah, I don't know where the camera is on my phone, but anyway. Um, and it comes off so easily and gently. And you just got to have it. Here you go. See that? Look at that. Just with a couple of gentle swipes. And oh yeah. I mean, it takes waterproof eyeliner off, waterproof mascara, everything. So fast.
When we use soap and our cleansers, it really strips our natural oil, especially out of our
Oh yeah.
lashes, and dries out the follicles just like you would if you use Dial soap on your hair, for God's sakes, right? Or even the cleansers, right? So that's really
Yeah.
important that you have, if you're going to wear makeup, have a makeup remover for your eyes, and then of course the cleanser for your face, to
Hmm.
remove the dirt and the makeup and everything. I have had customers try other makeup removers. They're either too greasy, and then you have this oil film right over your
Yeah.
eyes. That's hard to
Hmm.
remove, or they have to really scrub their eyes to get their makeup off, and
Yeah.
that's totally defeats the purpose. So ours, they always come back and say, okay, yours is the best. I'm like, I know. And it's such a great price point too. So get your
Hmm.
oil eye makeup remover, right? All right.
Absolutely.
So, how to make your eyes pop. Okay, so let's talk about the colors a little bit. So, for
Mhm.
blue eyes, so Joanne, you have
I have
bluer,
green.
green,
Yeah.
blue,
Well, I have
green.
green eyes.
Green.
Sometimes they look blue. It depends on, I don't know,
Mood.
how I'm feeling. They're like a mood ring.
It really is like a mood ring, right? Or the colors that you put on your eyes. So
Yeah.
blue eyes. So blue and orange, yellow are opposite sides of the color wheel. And so this is how makeup artists decide what's going to bring out your eyes
Mhm.
with the contrast of the colors that you're putting behind them. So for blue eyes, golds, neutrals, and browns are going to bring out the blue. Doesn't mean you can't wear blue. It just means that this is going to make your eyes pop the most. And pop, I mean accentuate the color, bring out the color. For Joanne and I, so green, I have more hazel eyes. She's got more
Yeah.
green blue eyes.
Mhm.
So purple is opposite side of the
Mhm.
color wheel, right? Of green. And so if you want to make your hazel eyes look more green, wear a purpley, like even a purpley brown, like a mauve tone,
Mhm.
purple, pinks, really beautiful. Again, does it mean I can't wear gold? No, we're going to be wearing that tonight. However, when I really want to pop my eyes, and remember the purple mascara that we had
Oh, yeah.
years
I
ago?
know.
Oh, that
That
was
was
really
cool.
fun. Let's not bring that back. Okay. Okay. And brown eyes, kind of like, I've heard, blondes have more fun. Well, brown-eyed girls can wear it all. So they can
Yeah.
blue, green, purple, anything is going to work with brown eyes.
Mhm.
So have fun with the emeralds and the midnight blue and the beautiful purples. Like have fun with those colors. We have an amazing blue eyeliner right now that is so gorgeous on
Mhm.
brown eyes.
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
Making your eyes pop. So just, if you look at the color wheel, this will make sense to you, but take our word for it. We know what we're talking about. And so have fun with that if you're putting a new palette together. I'm just going to pause for a second. Would love some comments. So what color of eyes do you have? I'd love to know in the comments of the gals that are watching tonight. What color of eyes do you have? And was that hi Linda, was that just a new thing that you learned, right? You can say, yes, I learned something new. So go ahead and comment. It's really fun when we know people are here and we're not talking to space. All right.
Well, we're talking to each other at least.
Talking to each other. That's good. Okay. All right. So right now, like I said, the trending color and obviously the color of the year is going to be that peachy tone. And also we're going into summer. So the bronzy look is really in highlighters, and that peachy highlighting effect is really, really in right now. And so we're gonna go ahead and teach you that look tonight with some of our colors. So do you want to talk about this, Joanne, highlighting and contouring and kind of how that works with your eye shape?
Oh, sure. So, are you talking about for the eyes or for
Yes.
the cheeks?
Well,
Highlighting and
I
contouring.
guess for anything on your face, like highlighting, why would you highlight?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. So it's all artistry, right? It's using color and and value to either bring a feature forward or set it back. So if you want to, let's say you want to highlight your cheekbones, right? Because maybe they sort of disappear and you can't really see them that much. So you would want to basically bring them forward. Same with your brow bone, just below your eyebrows. If you want to bring a feature forward, you're going to use a highlighter, something lightly colored and reflective, so that light is going to bounce off it. It's going to pop a little bit more.
Yep.
If you want to say diminish the look of maybe a little bit extra in your face, and you want to again bring your cheekbones out by diminishing the look of what's on your cheeks themselves, you would then use a contour or a darker color, um, which we have two that are very, very and forgiving is not the word, but they work really well for every face, every skin tone.
Yes.
And to kind of chisel, give you a more chiseled look
Love that.
here or under here, or if you have a very like, look at this forehead. If you have a lot of forehead, you can diminish the look of your forehead. If you have a smaller forehead, you can bring it out a little bit more with a lighter color. So yeah, using value light and dark will do that
Exactly.
to give the
Perfect.
illusion.
And that's what it is, right? Right. We're kind of
Oh,
creating that illusion,
yeah.
especially when we age and
Mhm.
we have more of this skin that kind of comes over, and it
Oh,
creates
yes.
more of a hooded look, and
Mhm,
your eyelid kind of goes away. And so there's a way that you
mhm.
can use, right, the contouring and the
Exactly.
highlighting to not have surgery quite yet
You
or
got
whatever.
it.
Okay. Right. So, okay, so great. So let's get into the application. And what's fun is that Joanne is going to use the application for deep set hooded eyes, and I'm going to
Mhm.
use more of a standard trendy. And actually, they're very similar. It's just how we're going to put them on using our tools.
Right.
And so we're going to start with, so there's three colors. Actually, Joanne's going to use four, but
Mhm.
there's three colors that we're using tonight. We're using a highlighter, and it's called Crystalline, or I'm going to actually use Moonstone. This is you do not want your makeup to look like this. But I'm going to show you. Okay. So this is your Moonstone.
I
Joanne is
love
going
moonstone.
to, yes,
Yeah,
and you can tell
yeah.
this is well loved. And
Mhm.
what's nice is I've had this compact for probably 5 years, and I just keep refilling it, and it keeps going because it is Mary Kay, and they're
Mhm.
just awesome for longevity.
Mhm.
And then we're going to use this color here, and this is called Shiny Penny. And then the contour we're going to use is called Cinnabar, which is right here. Sorry.
Mhm.
And that one is well loved as well. I use this one all the time. And
Mhm.
Joanne is actually going to start us off with the Biscotti, which is
Yeah.
a light
Mhm.
matte cream color that's going to be her eye wash, because Joanne has more darkness because of her hooded eyes. She needs
Mhm.
to to start with.
Yeah. And also my eyes are deep set, and what that means, you guys, is if you were to like hold, pencil or something up against your brow bone and then onto your cheekbone, um, you would notice um, a depth in here,
Yeah.
like between the brow bone and the cheekbone.
Mhm.
The eye socket is very deep, and so my eyes kind of protrude a little bit, but the socket is very deep.
Mhm.
So as opposed to more of a flat sort of homogeneous
Mhm.
surface, flat surface like this. There's a quite a distance between my brow bone, the crease of my eye,
Yeah.
my actual eyeball, right, and then my cheekbone. So there's a lot of contour there,
Mhm.
and what can very often happen with people with deep set eyes is that, now if I raise my eyebrows, you can see I've got a lot of lid here. I've got a lot of real estate, but you can see how it looks dark in here,
Mhm.
right? And then when I just look straight at you, that real estate kind of goes away because my eyes are becoming hooded. So what I want to do is lighten up this area first.
Mhm.
So I'm going to use uh, biscotti because we're using these peachy tones tonight. So I'm going to use biscotti and just lighten up this whole area first with my blending brush, my all over
Mhm.
blending brush. And I mean, just I don't know if you can see this so well
We can.
in the
Yep.
camera, but just look at the difference, right? Just and I'll even go in here a little bit because I have there's such a I have a protrusive bone. Now, can you see the difference here from this eye to this eye
Yep, we can.
already? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, good. And then I'm going to take my shiny penny, uh, and we'll do a little. Did you want me to continue with this?
Stop
Or
for
do you
just a
want to?
second.
Okay.
Let me catch up to you. So I wanted to
Okay.
talk really quick about the blending brush. So this is not a
Yeah.
part of the brush set, but the looser your brushes,
Mm.
the how would you say that? The lighter your the how would you say that, Joanne?
Oh,
Application
yeah.
is going to be
The
very
lighter the application, right? Yeah.
not as condensed. It's going to be very fanned out. And so it's
Uh
going
huh.
to but in contrast, your brush that is a little bit more dense and
Uh huh.
tight, this is going to be more of the color is going to be more concentrated. And
Yeah.
so Joanne put that on her lid. I don't need to do a color wash. I usually put concealer on my eyes to kind of
Mm.
hold color, but I'm going to take the shiny penny right on my brush here, and I'm just going to put this all over. I'm going to keep this part light. I'm not going to put any color there right now. I'm going to put a highlighter there, but this is kind of considered the mid-tone. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to put it right so it really makes my eye pop. That gold really comes out.
And I'm going to do the same on
Yep.
mine. Okay.
Yep. Okay. And I'm just going to my crease here. And do you also notice that I'm not flipping the color all over the place? Once you lay your color down, I usually anchor my pinky.
Mm-hmm.
Once you lay your color down, you want to just move the color around without lifting your brush. And that's
Right.
going to really help you to get the color where it needs to go and
And we
not
kind of
the place.
we tap it on, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're moving your brush around like this, you're just going to be moving the color away. So you want to just sort of tap it on to begin with. There you go.
And let's just do one eye so they can see
Yeah.
the difference. Okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
Cool. Awesome.
All right.
Okay. So that's so if you have darkness in your eye area, deeper set eyes, hooded eyes, then the Biscotti, you can write that down, consultants too. The
Hmm.
Biscotti is a great color wash and to kind
Yes.
of take care of some of that darkness
Yeah.
and to just wash, just give your eye a good
Right.
base.
And if you are using purples, then or yeah, purples or depending on your skin tone too. If you have an ivory skin tone for sure, you might want to use Blossom as your wash to begin
Yes,
with. So
that's a good
okay.
one too. Okay, so the next color I'm going to use is going to be our contour color, and this is going to be the Cinnabar. And I'm going to actually use my big fluffy brush for this
Oh.
because I want it to look a little bit more smoky. And so I'm going to start out here and I'm going to kind of tap it in, like Joanne said, about a third of the way in or 2/3. And then I'm going to come down here. So I'm going to keep everything very inside the fence here. So
Mm-hmm.
from your brow to your end of your eye here, you don't want to go anywhere down here because then everything is drugged down. So you see how this is just kind of, it's not terribly concentrated. It just gives me, it's kind of this triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's how I'm going to do that there.
Nice. And
Okay.
I'm going to try a slightly different technique. I'm going to
Okay.
try using my angled brush.
Okay. And this comes in the brush set.
Yeah, and what I like to do is I'm going to take that Cinnabar, and I'm just dipping the tip of that brush in the Cinnabar, and I'm because I have hooded eyes, I have to make sure that I go a little bit higher with my color.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's just going to go away as soon as I open my eyes.
Right.
So I'm angling this brush, and here's a tip to you guys. Hold your brushes as if it was a pen or pencil, right? I will sometimes see people holding their brushes like this, and
Oh, yeah.
you can't do anything with it like that. Just hold it like a pencil. And for this one, I take advantage of the angle of the brush. And I'm just going to point the tip up toward my the end of my eyebrow, and I'm just going to plant some color right here. If you can see that, that looks really weird, doesn't it? But we're going to blend that in, going toward my nose, right? And then down toward the nose and then down. And that still looks a little bit garish right now, but the trick is blending. We're going to be blending quite a lot. And so mine looks a little more extreme at the moment, right? More extreme than Tina's. But I'm going to take my all over eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to really blend the heck out of this now.
Now,
Always,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, from the outside in.
Outside in, absolutely. So
from the outside in, yeah. And then I'm going to bring this down. I think we're ultimately going to get the same final effect, but just using different brushes.
Yeah. Well, and I like what you did, because mine is a little bit more you really went around. So you started here up and then down and left all of this, right? So so my kind of more standard eye or trendy, that's why I used this big fluffy brush.
The big fluffy.
A little bit more.
We're just going to call it big fluffy.
Big fluffy, kind of like Big Bird. But Joanne is very specific with hers, because she needs to leave all of this open to create to open her eyes up with the depth of her crease, right? Yeah.
And now what I'm doing is I'm looking in the mirror with my eyes normal, not eyebrows all raised, to see what goes away. And I can see I've got little vacations in here. Like I need to apply a little bit more, blend a little bit more.
Vacations. Hilarious.
Yeah. Places where the color is just gone.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Because of the way my skin folds are.
Yeah.
I don't know. Becoming
it's
gravity casualties.
That's why we love our makeup, right? So while you're blending that in, I'm going to also use one of our other brushes in the brush set. And instead of using a liner underneath, I'm going to bring this shiny penny underneath.
Oh, yeah.
Which is so pretty for the summer. And with my big fluffy here, I have the crystalline or the moonstone. Yes. And so here's how I highlight. So I'm going to put a little bit of highlighter in here to kind of bam, right? So that brings that out a little bit. And then I kind of go up like this, like a rainbow. So I plant, here's the nice. Gold at the end of the rainbow here. And then I bring it up so that this is all blended in. Right. And because I am going to bring out this a little bit, Joanne's already, this bone is already pushed forward. She already has that. She has a natural highlight. So technically you don't even need to put anything up there. Right. I do, because I don't have that. So.
But I am going to put some moonstone in the inner corner of my eye.
Pretty.
Because that tends to get very dark there.
Right. Exactly. And then I'm going to go back over this too, because I feel like I got a little bit of moonstone too much over here. So I'm going back over that with the shiny penny.
Which I love that, because, oftentimes when we're teaching, we're doing makeovers with people, it's not going to be right the first go around, and they're like, oh, I did it wrong. Right. No. Just go. You can just keep blending for one thing, and then just go over with it. And ultimately you're going to get it perfect. But give yourself some grace when you're doing your makeup.
So would that complete your eyeshadow for that look? Joanne?
Yeah, I'm just going to put a little bit more. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to put a little more shiny penny
Okay.
on here, my
All right.
mid-tone here.
Okay, cool.
Or
So
I
you
guess
can
that's our
go back
mid-tone,
if you feel like
just
you need more.
to bring out that color a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, there we
Okay.
go. Okay, so
Yay.
that just looks, see, that looks better now.
Looks great. Yeah,
Okay,
but it was, but I love how you
and
showed him
it's very
how.
subtle.
Yes. Yeah, it's really subtle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we are
Okay,
moving on to our waterproof eyeliners. I'm going to go ahead and start, and Joanne's going to show you this really cool
yeah.
technique. I love our pen, our waterproof pen,
Mm-hmm.
and I love it because it's so easy to, first of all, get this kind of not so much of a cat, but it does have more of a flare at the end because I want
A little
to
wing.
give my face a little bit of a facelift here. And the way that you do that, or at least your eye area, is you go a little bit, it's hard for me to see this. You go a little bit higher, like, and off of your lash line, and then you start a little bit farther out. And then you just drag it. And did you see, I'll see how easy that was to just drag, start here.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, start. I'm all backwards here. Sorry, start here and then drag it down.
It's hard
Just
in these backward mirrors.
right into your lash line. And then I don't need to do anything on the bottom because I already have my shiny penny down there. So I'm going to go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and apply my mascara while you're showing them that cool technique.
Okay. So I always used to be terrified of using eyeliner because it looked so bad on me. And my daughter um, explained to me why it looked so bad on me, because I was putting it on above my lashes like everybody else does, right? But what I have, and it's not everybody that has eyelids like this, but my eyelids, not only are they getting hooded, right? So I'm losing, I'll say real estate again, just area up here to apply color. So if I put eyeliner up here, the rest of the lid is just going to disappear. The other thing is that my eyelids are very fleshy. And so when I put eyeliner up here, what you see is eyeliner, lashes, and then you see a white line, which is my eyelid, and it just looks very weird. So what I do is I do kind of a form of tight lining, which is to go underneath, and I'll just again kind of put my pinky there to sort of just stabilize my finger, and I am just really pointing upward, and I'm planting, not even very carefully, product, and I'm using our creamy eyeshadow that comes in the little retractable pen. It's not, though, well, it is waterproof, but it goes on creamy, okay, as opposed to the pen that Tina was using. But anyway, I'm just going under here like this, and I am basically pushing my eyelashes up from the base, and I'm planting color between my lashes. And that is just, that's the way I have to do it. Otherwise, it just looks a little bit odd. You see that?
Amazing.
You see that?
Yes.
And then I should do it the other way on the other eye, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's a
It's
great
very
idea.
it's a weird look. It's a really weird look. And besides which, I'm pretty challenged at doing it this way because I've gotten so used to doing it the other way. But can you see that?
Yep. Now show us the other.
Is that strange?
So
See?
it goes away. Like I can't. Yeah. It like
Yeah,
blends into your.
it totally
crease.
does. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then even though, I have crow's feet here that I've worked real hard at getting, but I'm still going to do a little bit of a wing. Now, a caution, especially if your eyes are starting to get a little droopy, you don't want to follow the line of your upper lid and go down like this. It'll make you look very tired and sad too. So you want to follow the line of your lower lid and just kind of keep following that curve of your lower lid and go up. Give yourself a little flick there. And it's nice with the creamy shadow because you can blend it. And then you'll see you've got a little angle here and that doesn't look right. So you want to kind of fill in that little triangle like that. So your liner is more blended now. I don't know if you can see that.
So good. It looks so good.
But
so that's a great way, actually, even with this liner, is to follow this line.
Yeah, of your lower lid.
Yep, follow it up, and that's where you're going to lay your liner. Yeah, that's a great way to do that. That looks beautiful, Joanne. Wow.
Oh, good.
So why don't you?
I need to use concealer because I've got like dark spots. You can see that. That is not eyeshadow. That's just me.
That is awesome. So why don't you throw on your mascara on that side, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this bronzy look that's kind of hot everywhere, and then you can put on the peachy cheek color. So
while you're doing that,
I'm going to be using the 3-in-1 brush that we have also in our brush collection, as well as the big puffy brush for blending. And I love this to blend, but also to wear the setting powder with. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I love this palette is my favorite. So Joanne, just real quick, so I used the Lash Love basic, not basic mascara, because it is a really great mascara that lengthens. And it's a very lengthening, clean mascara. And you were using the same formula, but a little bit of a different brush with the fan around. So these are both really, really popular, wonderful, mascaras, kind of depending on what you want to do with that. But I love creating a palette just for eyeshadows. I'm sorry, for eyeshadows, that was that. And then this is just for cheek colors and contour and highlighters. And so I'm going to take the Latte, and this is going to essentially be my bronzer. Okay. And so it's a matte bronzer, and I'm just going to go a little bit underneath my cheekbone. I'm going to go a little bit down here, like Joanne was talking about, and then I'm going to contour a little bit up here. So it kind of creates this backwards 3, if you will. And that's where you want to bronze. You want to use your bronzer. So I can even just leave it if I wanted to. I could just leave my bronzer like this. But I love our new it's not new, but it's kind of a new way to apply it, is our highlighter in the Honey Glow, which basically I'm using, these two here. And the Honey Glow is going to go right on the top. And so it's kind of this peachy, this peachy look right on the top. And I can go a little bit up here too if I wanted to, because it is a highlighter, but it just is this really pretty peachy kind of beachy look. And if you want to do a little bit of a different color here, like this one, for instance, is Shy Blush, you can kind of pop your apples a little bit. So you can do a lot with these 3 colors. And I'm just loving this kind of bronzy, fun look. And, bronzers are fun, but if you get one with shimmer in it, you never have the option to not have a shimmer, right? So I like the option of, just kind of a matte one, and I can do all kinds of things with it, and then putting the shimmer on top. Yeah. And then Joanne has the Juicy Peach that is super hot right now as well.
Yeah. Here, I'll show you. It's this one right here. Oopsie, that one right there. And it has a very, very little bit of shimmer to it, not much. Um, and of course, I'm using our cheek brush. And I'm going to just give myself go really lightly, just right here. And I might give myself a little bit more. Can you even see that?
Yep, I can. But
I guess
yeah, I can see actually now I can see your contour down here. But even if you do a little bit on your apples of your
yeah.
cheek, do a little bit
Hmm.
there. And you can go over just because of the lighting.
Yeah. There we
But
go.
Juicy Peach is so hot right now. So consultants, grab that. If you want to really be trendy and just liven up your face a little bit, that is a great color. Yeah.
The light I think is washing it out, but I'll put a little bit more on so you can see
Okay.
what it actually looks like.
There we go. Yeah, she's just gonna go overboard here a little bit.
There. I am. I'm going overboard.
Love it. More
Let's
cheeks, more
see. You're
cheeks.
starting to see it more.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
More
So
cheek.
Juicy
There we
Peach
go.
and even Hot Coral is another really nice one if you're more beige to
Ooh.
bronze skinned. It's
Mm-hmm.
really, really pretty. Yeah. So those two. And then we're going to go to some peachy lips. Joanne, we have 5 minutes. So let's
Oh,
go.
let's do it.
Let's do our
Okay.
peachy lips. So I
Oh yeah.
started with the Sunset. So we have a couple of different fun peaches and different flavors here of our lip line. So I have this apricot, which is a beautiful pinky peach. And then we have more of a sorry.
Oh,
This is
sunset peach. The
yeah.
sunset peach.
So Sunset Peach. Yep. So this is the one I
Mm-hmm.
started with. And I'm putting
Oh,
this on
that's
with
really nice on you.
Mhm.
Yeah, that looks good.
And then I love the bronze, beach bronze underneath the top.
Nice.
So that's kind of my peachy combination. So sunset
Okay.
gives you a little bit more color, and then you can kind of wash it out with the bronze.
Mm-hmm.
Or apricot is another really, really pretty one.
Mm-hmm.
Holly's apricot is a really pretty peach right now too. So you can write that
Oh
one
yeah,
down.
that's
And
beautiful.
then what are you wearing?
And I'm gonna try Coral Confetti, which is our Supreme Hydrating
Mm,
lipstick, and
I love that one.
I love
So
the way it feels.
so moisturizing. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah. That is really so that one really shows up on you.
It does. It does.
It's just the peach on your cheeks. That's
Is that
so
funny?
I know.
I mean,
So
if I look at it this way.
yeah, yeah. Now I can kind of see it. So
Mhm.
get yourself some peach cheeks, liven up your eyes a little bit, get yourself a peach lip color for the season. Coral confetti, sunset peach, always apricot. The other I love our glosses. So this is your beach bronze is a really great
Mhm.
one that you can put over peach to kind of tone it down a little bit. Or the fancy Nancy, you guys know my
Fancy
favorite.
Nancy, yeah. Mhm.
Fancy
Yeah.
Nancy is a beautiful peach gloss that is great
Mhm.
for summer as well. So, what do you guys think about our looks? We'd love some comments on our looks and what you like best. So, if you can comment, that would be great. Um, oh, one last thing for summer, as going into summer, finishing spray, guys.
Oh
You
yeah.
got to get your finishing spray. So, this is one of the best on the markets. We have partnered with Skin
Scandinavia.
Scandinavia, and they
Mhm.
partner with us to create this. It is such a great value. It keeps your makeup on. You can actually layer this as you're putting your powder and your CC cream. And then I do my shadows and I layer. So it all stays on and it's sweat proof. Our colors are sweat proof, but this just firms everything up. The other thing that this does that I just saw from another makeup artist that loves our product is it helps to hydrate Isn't that interesting? Helps to hydrate as you go throughout the day. So if you come home from work or whatever and your makeup looks a little bit, I want to say just, like it just your face feels a little bit crusty. I don't want to say that, but that's the only word I can think of. You want to freshen it up with, and sometimes when you put powder, it just makes it look even worse. So the finishing spray will add some moisture to your face. And then you can add maybe a little bit of CC cream to bring that moisture back into your face as well. And just kind of freshen up your makeup. So that was a cool thing that I learned. So finishing spray is a must for all the time, but especially for summer. Okay, so purchase, partner, and party and partner as we wrap up here. So we do have some specials. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Party. So like I said, consultants are in color certification. I'm in color certification, and so is Joanne, and we're both teachers as well, but we love to do a new portfolio every season. And so if you would like to help us with this and bring some girlfriends, you can earn up to $100 free product from us. 100. So who would love $100 of free product? So everybody loves to do makeup together, right? Every time I've done makeup with one other woman, she said, "Oh, I wish I would have brought," right? Because like I can comment on Joanne's makeup and say, "Girl, that looks amazing," when I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." She's going to be honest. Right? Us Mary Kay girls are honest. However, you've known your friend for a long time. So bring a friend or two with you, get that free product from your consultant. Do a fun new look, right? So get on with that because we go through May 19th for our color certification. So we need your help. Partner, come do color certification with us. We are looking for some great consultants right now. Women that are looking for a community, women that are looking for support. What else, Joanne?
Fun.
Right?
And extra money. Like, seriously.
Exactly.
But really fun. We have a lot of fun.
Fun, side hustle, extra money, community, empowerment. You want to challenge yourself, get some goals, right? So Joanne, you've been a consultant for how many years?
11. This is my 12th.
11 years, former teacher, right? And retired, and your husband is retired. So you're doing this in retirement, which is so cool. And she's a top consultant with a ton of customers that love her. I have done this for the last 24 years, and I am I don't think you'll ever retire from this, Joanne.
No.
Right?
What's the point of doing that?
Right? I know. It's so fun and it's great money as well. It's a great product. So we never have to sell a thing. So I love that. So partner with us, ask your consultant about that. It's $35 to sign up. It's not a big, crazy commitment like you're getting married or buying a house. It's just, maybe I have wondered about that. Maybe I want to give it a whirl, right? And then purchase. So we do have some specials. So I want to show you the specials. If I can get this on here, see if I can do this. Add to stage. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I did it. Goodness.
Good job.
So we do have our special, and right smack in the middle of this is our palette that I showed you here. It looks like this. And you have a place for your 3 eye colors and your cheek color. Actually, the little brushes on the other side, you can add a highlighter and a contour if you want to. That's a side that you could add that in. But here's the deal. When you buy $50 from your consultant of product, so other product, you get one of these specials for 50% off. So you can get a whole compact of what we just did for $31.50? $31, you can get 50% off. This is like such a great deal for April. So this is only in April. The other thing, if you are just wanting a new lipstick, you can get a lipstick color. And those are the 3 that we talked about for 50% off, right? So add on a fun new lipstick But a great deal for your colors. So love that. And we could all use a brightener. There's all kinds of fun other deals on here. But even your eye makeup remover, a mascara, and your finishing spray is $50. And then you can get your colors or your lipstick, one of these items for free, for 50% off. So I love that. So that is our special. Ask your consultant about that. Consultants, this is on our TNT unit site under Tina's faves, and you can go ahead and copy and paste it and text it to your customers or put it on your Facebook groups to offer that special. So fun. So any
Cool.
parting thoughts, Joanne?
Oh, just don't be afraid of playing with makeup because it's fun. It's fun. And come play with us because we want to have fun with you.
Exactly. We want to teach you and have fun. And it's just, it's makeup is just fun, and it makes you feel good and give you confidence. So that's what we want for you. So hopefully this was educational for you. You got some fun application training and learned a little bit and had fun. So go get yourself a new color set, some fun new lips, and have so much fun with your makeup. And
I have one last thing to say. When you do your makeup, be sure to do both sides.
Oh, yeah, do both sides. Yeah. Yes. We're gonna
go out like this.
Okay, Joanne, let's finish up our makeup and we'll let everybody go. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thanks for joining us. Bye.